we are on our way home from a family dinner, and I haven't had time to jump on live to you guys today, and I told y'all I'm going to try to do that. I'm not going to promise every day, but I'm going to try to do it as much as possible during the month of June to just give you guys some basic tips. There's Livy. That's my 7-year-old, almost 8-year-old. She loves lives. My older daughter, Clara, hates them. She hides. But anyway, wanted to come on tonight to talk to you guys about SCENTBOX basics. So someone gave me this idea, and if you have other ideas for short 5 to 10 minute live trainings, please shoot me a message and let me know, because I loved this idea so much. Okay, SCENTBOX basics. This won't be long because we're like just a few miles from the house, so I've got to cram it in. Help me, ask questions, and I'll try my very best to answer them. Basics. First of all, what is a SCENTBOX? A SCENTBOX is a surprise box of Scentsy goodies that you put together for your customers. Scentsy does offer the whiff box. It is fantastic. I do offer those to my customers, and I get one every single month for myself as well. But I also do my own personal SCENTBOX because my customers love them. They love the personal touch. They love that I'm actually the one that puts them together. They love that I do a theme. So I do my own SCENTBOX. Yes, you decide what you want to put in there. You decide what the value is going to be. You decide what the price is going to be. You decide if you want to do a theme or not. You decide how often you want to do them. All of that being said, I'm going to tell you guys very briefly how I do them. Take it or leave it. Expand upon it. Make it your own. Copy me exactly as I do it, whatever's best for you. I do my SCENTBOXes every single month. It's always a $20 box. I charge my customers $20 flat, no tax. I just charge them $20. They do not know what's in there. It is a surprise. I love themes. Told you guys I was an elementary teacher for 12 years. I love plays on words and themes. So every month I do a theme for my SCENTBOX. For example, my May box, the theme was Aloha because my family went to Maui. So they like that it ties into my life, and it makes it somewhat easier for me to narrow down our amazing selection of products going off of a theme. So my theme was Aloha. I put inside my $20 SCENTBOX an Aloha citrus scent pack, a pina colada cha-cha bar, I'm trying to remember, I'm looking at Clint so he can help me, a Paradise Punch scent circle, and a pineapple coconut vanilla hand cream. So the value of the box, I think it was $26. Y'all can do the math and add that up, plus tax. But my customers only paid $20 flat. So they're getting an excellent value. They're getting surprised, which they love. And the biggest thing about SCENTBOXes, guys, is to get them to try new products. So they loved the hand cream that I put in the SCENTBOX last month, and a couple of them asked me, like, where have you been hiding this? Like, how have I never tried a hand cream before? So that's what it's all about. Okay, big question now that I've covered, like, what a SCENTBOX is and how much I charge for mine and how I personally do mine. How do you do it? How do you get your costs down from $26 plus tax to just $20? And the answer is bundle and saves and host rewards. So your goal is to collect as many orders for SCENTBOXes as you possibly can, so that you are at least at a $200 order, so that you have host rewards, and use all of your free and half price product to get the cost of your SCENTBOXes down. There's so many different ways to collect the orders. I personally post. Yes, I get crickets. So I also text all of my customers individually. There's a program for Apple, or an app. I have no idea why I said program. There's our to-go box from dinner. An app called Hit 'em Up for Apple that I use. I think there are some others for Android, but it sends out a text message individually to my customers, and it looks like they're the only one I'm texting. It's not a great message, and it's not spammy. So definitely it's all about reaching out. And then I keep up with all of my customers that order SCENTBOXes, so that if they don't, reply to my text and order one, I reach out to them again like the day before the orders are due, usually through Messenger, because I like to use different forms of communication. Some people respond very well to texting, and some people respond better to Messenger. And I just say in a no pressure way, hey, tomorrow's the last day to order your June SCENTBOX. I just want to make sure I'm not missing you. That kind of thing. Clint, am I missing anything?
No, you're kind of covering all the basics. I mean, pretty well. So
He's a big fan of SCENTBOXes.
I think you need to kind of hit on the big reasons for it are for people to try new things. Number two, you you don't need to worry so much about making a huge profit, because the purpose is for your customers to try new things, which will in turn create more
Don't
revenue.
go in the hole. You're not going in the hole, but it's not about making extra money off your scent boxes beyond PRV.
Like if you're only making a few bucks off the box, it's really fine, because this is a way to gain more sales in the future by getting your customers buying new things that they wouldn't typically buy.
Absolutely. It's about getting them to try new things. It's also about reaching out to a different market, because some people, I mean, you have to think about all of the other surprise boxes that are out there. My goodness, I was in Target the other day and they had a $5 beauty box, and I was kind of like, maybe I want to buy this. I mean, or it was $10, I don't know. But it's a whole different market, because people do love surprise boxes. Now I have some customers that say, I want it every month. You don't even have to ask, just sign me up. Every single month I will let you know if something changes, because it's very addicting, right? Like, I know I love things like that. It's also about, oh my gosh, front loading your month. Y'all, this is why scent boxes have changed my business, because, you know, as a leader, me along with every single leader in the Scentsy world, whether you have one or a bazillion people underneath you, you have to get 500 PRV every month or you're not going to get paid off of your team. So I used to sweat it for a while every month until I reached 500 PRV, and then I'd be like, okay, now I can breathe. Of course, I always go for more. I always go for 2,000 to get Scentsy's monthly sales award, because I like to, you get a bonus, and I'm all about maximizing the compensation plan. But I can get my 500 PRV plus just through scent boxes, because what I do is I collect orders the last week of the month. So this is June. I'll start PRing my July scent box on June 23rd, always on the 23rd. With 1 week left in the month, I collect orders, collect payments that week, and then I order everything on the 1st of the month, July 1st, and then boom, I have my 500 PRV plus, and it makes my month a lot less stressful. I hope that makes sense, y'all.
And also, don't overthink, like she calls them the fluffer item, the item that's just kind of random. Don't overthink that. Your customers will not buy these scent boxes for the extras that you're putting in. It's kind of like when your kids are buying these surprise boxes. They'll spend like $5 on this.
Livy doesn't love those at all, do you?
I love them.
They'll spend,
surprise toys.
They'll spend so much money on these things for the surprise of getting it, and in reality, they're buying something that costs just a few cents.
Yeah.
It's about the excitement of it. It's about getting something new, and so don't overthink the extra item that you're putting in.
If you choose to put an extra item in, you don't have to.
Because they're not buying it for that. They're buying it for the thrill of trying something new and the surprise. So just keep it very simple.
Yeah, for sure. So what he's talking about with fluffer items is, I told you guys I like to do a theme. So with the Aloha box, I also put in a little Hawaiian flower clip. Y'all, they came from Amazon. There were 24 in a pack for $10. So we're talking less than 50 cents per item here. When I first started doing scent boxes, I spent maybe $2 to $3 for a non-Scentsy item, a fluffer item in the scent box, just because I feel like it kind of ties it all together, you know. But then I realized, no, I need to put more of my customers' money into Scentsy products and less into my fluffer item. So I've done things like that Hawaiian hair clip. One of the things my customers loved the most was for Valentine's Day, I put Dove chocolates in there, and I probably got the best response from that. Yeah. But yeah, definitely don't spend most of your customers' money that they've paid on their scent boxes for fluffer items. Squeeze as much Scentsy product value in there as possible, and then put an extra just little like cheesy goodie in there just to tie the theme together. I also do put a paper in there. It's just a Word document that I type up saying what everything is, how much those items cost. That way they can see what an awesome value they got and why I chose those items. One of my favorite boxes I've ever done was in July. July is my birthday month. I did my favorite things. And since it was my birthday month, I did everything that was my favorite, and I told them why. And then my fluffer item was like extra green gum and candy cane chapstick, because those are two of my favorite like non-Scentsy items. And y'all, they loved that box. So have fun with it and put your personal touch on it.
That's another thing people really enjoy. If you're putting an item in there, put a story of like how you use it, why you love it, or if you don't really love it but everyone else loves it, be honest. Say, hey, this is not my favorite, but all my friends love it, so I'm allowing you guys to try it as well.
For sure.
Just put your own life into it, because people want to know about that.
For sure. And I'll close with this. This will be the last thing I say is, don't get discouraged if you start off with not very many SCENTBOX orders. Sometimes people don't get it. It takes a little while for them to catch on. My first month that I tried SCENTBOXes, I got 4 orders. I ended up not making really any money off of it, and I did not enjoy the process because I way overthought it, and I got discouraged because I only had 4 orders. So the next month I didn't do them at all. I didn't PR them. I did not do SCENTBOXes, but rather I took the month to just pick the brains of people that I knew were rocking SCENTBOXes. And then the next month I came back and did them, way simplified and a lower price point. I think I had like 12 orders that month, and then it grew from there. But I did get discouraged, but rather than quitting, I just took some time off to learn, and I came back, and now I love my system. Like, my system gives me life. So find what works for you. Don't get discouraged, and try SCENTBOXes. Your customers will love them, and you will too. They're very fun.
And if you're going to do SCENTBOXes, I mean, really commit to it. 'Cause, I mean, you want to build the confidence with your customers that you're going to continue with this, and set a day of the month that you're going to start pushing SCENTBOXes. Set a day of the month for the last day to order. Set a day of the month of like when you're going to actually put this stuff together and get it out.
Be consistent. I think my customers have grown to expect a text from me on the 23rd of every month because I do it every single month. Last month we were in Maui on the 23rd, and I was like, Clint, is it okay with you if I send my SCENTBOX text blast? And he was like, you better, because your customers have been seeing that for over a year now. Don't lose that. So yeah, it's fun. I hope that helps, guys. Feel free to ask me any questions. Leaders, tag your teamies in this video so that they can learn about SCENTBOXes as well. And happy June 4th, you guys. We are off to an amazing start this month. I want to see every single person active in June, because then you won't have to do anything else until our new catalog starts in September. That's fall, winter, and trust me, if you have not been around in the Scentsy world for fall, winter, hang on to your seats because it's going to be amazing, and you do not want to go inactive. Let's be active this month so that we're sitting pretty for the fall. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.